Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been way too long, I think a year or two since I posted anything here, but today I have for you a very cool video. A video on a program that I discovered not too long ago called Satellite 3D. It's a program that allows you to play in a virtual studio. It allows you to set any light, any modifier that you could think of and see what results you get. This is a very powerful tool, especially for those of you who may not have a lot of experience shooting in studio or maybe don't have access to a studio. This is a very reliable, good way to practice and see the results in real time, because the program actually renders lighting pretty close to real life. I have tested this program already with a couple of my pictures and the results are incredibly close to the real thing. I thought it would be really cool to just take a picture from anywhere and see if I could replicate the look of it. And I ended up choosing this image from the album cover of The Weeknd. It's a picture that I understand pretty well because I done something like this before, and just wanted to see if the program was able to actually give me this look. So as you can see here, inside we're already inside the program. Here you have your model. You could pick from a bunch of different models. You could have a girl, a guy, an older guy, a younger girl, whatever you want. Skin tones you could change. So if you're preparing for a client and the client has darker skin, lighter skin, whatever skin they have, you'll be able to actually go ahead and have a model that represents your client pretty closely. So I decided to place the model almost the same way The Weeknd is sitting on his album cover. You could actually change the pose of your subject however you want. It takes a little bit of time, it takes a little bit of practice, but you could do it. I decided not to do it. I said, this is fine. I'm just going for the look of it. I don't need the model to actually be sitting the same way as The Weeknd. I didn't really care for that. But anyways, so here you see that I'm placing the first light within the virtual studio. In this case, I know for sure, I'm 75% sure that the red backdrop on this image is not an actual red backdrop. I think it's a gel because of some pictures that I've seen online where the center of the backdrop is way brighter than the edges of it, meaning that there's a gradient that goes from a very bright red to a darker red. But that depends on the picture. There's many pictures of this cover. This one doesn't really have that gradient, but I've seen the gradient in other pictures. Anyways, I decided to place this light facing the backdrop. Obviously, as of now, it doesn't have a gel, but within the program, you can actually, like you see here, pick any color gel you want. So here you have a red backdrop. There's some red spilling into my subject. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a little bit of red on his face or his body, and there's many ways to fix that. One of the ways that you could get rid of the spilling of the red light into your subject would be to separate him from the backdrop, so pulling him closer to the camera, or by adding a grid to your backlight. And I think that's what I ended up doing. I think I did both. I took my subject and placed him a little further from the backdrop, and I also applied a grid to the backdrop lighting here. And as you can see in the video, now you have a subject that's completely dark. There's nothing, there's no red light on his face or anywhere else. And that was step one. I have the red backdrop. So now on the reference image on the cover of the Weeknd Starboy album, you can see that there's a little bit of like a green blue light coming from the right side of the image. That obviously you could achieve in many different ways. I decided to go with a strip light because those are known for being able to direct light to a very precise area of your subject. As you can see here, I'm already kind of playing with the colors, the intensity, and the positioning of the lighting. To this light you could also place or apply a grid. I think I didn't do that for this setup just because I like I said, strip lights are known for having the quality of, having very directional light. Then I decided to go ahead and place the main light. Now this is kind of like I don't know, I'm not too sure if this is the way they did it in real life. I ended up using a octabox, a medium size. I think this is a medium size octabox. Again, placing a blue gel on it just to get that the blue on his skin. And as you can see, the results are pretty close to real life. I mean, this is basically what the cover album is, a blue skinned person against a red backdrop. Like I said, there's many different ways of doing this. I could have done it maybe with a beauty dish, maybe they had a grid on it, maybe there's a little bit of bounce on the actual image. I didn't have any bounce on the Visual Studio, but again, this is the cool thing about studio lighting. There's many ways of achieving the same look. A very quick video. Hopefully you guys liked it. I'm probably gonna do another one, sort of like, the same, recreating an image from, I don't know, somewhere. In the description I'll put the link to the website where you could get this program. I think everyone should have it. It is a very powerful tool. So go ahead, download the trial, download the full program, do whatever you have to do, just give it a try, have fun with it, try to learn as much as you can, and I'll see you in the next video.